CBS2 Health is always on CBS2Chicago.com.
Jennifer Love Hewitt stars in Ghost Whisperer, CBS Fridays this fall.
Marty, how long have we known each other? I need grommets. Who else am I going to call? Yes, what happened to Jen is tragic, but it's life. And, you know, there's no better remedy than work. She's given the company all she's got. And she's got a new line coming, so we're all set. Of course, buddy, I got you on speed dial. I'll call. I said I'll call you.
Well, Lucinda asked me to drop these off, so here you go. Dusty, hi.
You want to put your eyes back in your head and put those on my desk for me? Sure. Sorry. Thank you. That's very cute, distracting people like that.
So, we meet again?
Yeah, what a surprise. We're at my workplace.
Lucinda asked me to drop some stuff off.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I want to talk to you.
Talking is good.
You might not think so when you hear what I'm going to say.
I just spoke to Bob. I think he may have gotten through to Mother. She's gonna like that one.
No, she's not.
No, she's not. She can return it.
You know, it's not about the hat. It's about what it represents. The cancer, the chemo, not feeling well, losing her hair, all of that.
I'm grateful for the chemo. I am. It's a proven treatment. And Mother is very strong.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Lily, you weren't there. She was curled up like a frightened child, clinging to me and sobbing.
That's good.
Good?
Yes, it's good. It's about time she let her feelings out. Of course they're going to be overwhelming. She's been sitting on them for weeks. And I know this must have been very frightening to see her that way, but it's also a breakthrough that she could share with you how scared she is.
All I could do was hold her. Was it enough?
Having breast cancer, and I don't even know what stage you're in, of course, but beating it, that's one thing. But without chemo, without radiation, without surgery, for heaven's sake, I mean, talk to me.
I promised I'd tell you, and I will.
Right.
But I am counting on you to keep your promise as well. Dr. Hughes can't find out that I've talked to you.
I'm on the hospital board. Don't you worry about Dr. Hughes.
Well, he'd be fully within his rights to fire me. I'm a medical masseuse. I can't advise patients on their treatment plans.
You're not advising me. You're confiding in me, woman to woman. Della Vida?
It's the clinic of life.
Yeah, I got that.
It's a wonderful place. Fully staffed, fully equipped. They've got oncologists, surgeons, everything that you'd find here, but with a difference. They're willing to try new therapies.
Ah, yeah. I mean, therapies that just cost the moon and, I mean, keep on paying, right?
Mm.
Ah, just across the border in lovely Mexico. I have read about these places, actually, and they just take your money. They take your money till you're dead.
Well, that's exactly what I thought, until I went down there. Now remember, I work at a state-of-the-art hospital, so I was very skeptical. But I went with a friend. She was getting treatment, and I wanted to make sure she wasn't being taken advantage of. Mm-hmm. But the joke was on me. Because first they convinced me, and then they cured me. After less than a year, I am not only cancer-free, but my energy is back, and I feel great. Now, I am not promising that they could cure you. And I probably shouldn't have brought it up. But I just know what it's like to feel scared and want answers.
Now, I'm no lawyer, But it seems to me that if you plan on taking a newborn baby from his mama's arms, you're gonna have to prove that you're qualified. And once they find out what you've done, how you killed my boy, no judge in his right mind will give you custody. What happened? Where's the baby? You were supposed to stay with him. Where is he? Where's my boy? What do you want? It's about what you want, Carly, and what you're willing to do to get it.
I'm not really, I don't think I understand this. You're telling me that Casey is the father of your child? I'm really sorry. Mrs. Hughes, you and Mr. Hughes have been so nice to me, and I never meant for you to find out like this.
Why come here? Why bring it up?
Because I didn't have a choice.
That's a lie. You could have let them keep the baby. You're not even fit to raise it anyway.
Casey, that's enough.
It was all solved. All she had to do was leave it alone. But no, you gotta go and get yourself an attorney and drag me into it.
Just tell me this is a mistake, honey. Just tell me it's a mistake.
Son?
The way it happened, it was an accident.
Just shut up, Gwen. Just stay out of it.
Only one free hand? Grab a Sharpie retractable. One click and you can write on almost anything. Available in 8 bold colors. Sharpie, write out loud.
This is a dishwasher. This is not. This is Cascade Complete. It's 30% better at breaking down tough food than whatever you're using, because pre-washing is our job, not yours. Cascade Complete, now that's clean.
What can enhance your color? Day after day, Pantene Expressions for brunettes, blondes, and reds. ChromaShine Pro Vitamin formulas infuse every strand with healthy multi-dimensional shine, enhancing your color every day. Pantene Expressions for brunettes, blondes, and reds. Radiate, glow, shimmer. That's the beauty of health.
You're learning what's up, figuring things out for yourself. And with your Pampers Feel and Learn, you're getting this potty training thing down. It's the only training pant with a suspended wet sensation liner to give you a better signal of wetness than the other leading brand. Feel and Learn lets you feel when you're wet to help you learn to stay dry. You go, girl. You got it. Feel and Learn, a fast track to underwear.
Mom doesn't do it like that. That's not the way Mom does it.
Hey, you guys getting hungry? Hungry for something good? Healthy Choice is great tasting food you can feel good about.
You did one thing right, Dad.
Healthy Choice. Green is good.
No matter what you're into, there's only one way to go back to school. Get hooked up with Dell. This Dimension desktop with an Intel Celeron processor is yours for the amazing price of $299. Plus, get a free printer. Notebooks start at $499 after mail-in rebate. And get up to 1/3 off select Dell systems. Get hooked up with Dell and get more out of now. Dell PCs use Intel Celeron processors.
Tonight, hey kids! Dave's in the audience with Stump the Band.
I'm a devil, a dirty little devil. I leave a trail of blood wherever I go.
Plus, Ellen DeGeneres, tonight on The Late Show.
Buying a new car? Our expert steers you in the right direction tomorrow on The Early Show.
I have a rather a lot of acquaintance with hospitals. Maybe I should watch my step. What makes this one different?
Well, this place, they do an extremely detailed workup. Then they set a course of treatment that could involve anything from oxygen or metabolic therapies, hypothermia, detoxification, or nutritional therapies. They're all designed to inhibit the cancer and to stimulate healing.
Inhibit the cancer? I've read about that. I know that. I mean, keep the cancer cells asleep or whatever. But no, it's too nice, too simplistic.
Well, my experience may not be every patient's experience, but after my first day at the clinic, I felt better. I know my body pretty well, and I swear to you that I could feel the tumor shrinking. I know I looked better, and my energy was back.
Of course, I've had a lumpectomy and clear margins. I mean, darling, you're so young. Who's to say that you wouldn't just have self-healed anyway?
No one. And maybe the traditional approach, the chemo and the radiation, is right for you. I know it's what Meg would recommend. But it wasn't for me. I couldn't face the side effects.
The doctors have given Mother a very good prognosis. They got the mass, the margins are clear, and the chemo is just to make sure they catch anything they missed. And I think this meltdown that Mother had is more about losing control than about fear of the cancer. We just have to expect we're going to have good days and bad days and just help her through them.
Right. Well, maybe this massage today will help her. We should get going, see how she's doing.
You know, before we go, can I ask you a question? Have you had a mammogram recently?
Well, to tell you the truth, I've never had one.
Really?
My doctor in Montega thought that it wasn't necessary at my age.
Oh. My doctor here says I should start getting them regularly. I thought maybe the two of us could go together for an appointment.
I'd like that.
And it's also good for our health, but we'll also be supporting Mother. Right?
Right. You know, Lily, I don't say it that often, but I love you. And I'm glad we're in this together.
I love you too. She's going to be all right, our Mom. Just believe it.
Let's talk about last night.
Oh, you're not going to lecture me on my cooking, are you?
Who's cooking?
Okay, thanks to you, we actually had dinner, which I enjoyed very much.
Me too. I did too. You and I are in a different place, you know? You want... I'm not going to tell you what you want, but I definitely don't want a relationship, you know? Don't have time for it.
Mm. So this little speech to your employees about how it's just a job, not life.
Well, it's just the difference between being an employee and being a boss.
You're absolutely right. And I do admire the fact that you've made a commitment to Street Jeans and that you're working so hard to make it a success.
It's awfully tricky, not knowing when Jen's going to come in. I'm on the phone with all these nervous buyers.
A lot of hand-holding.
Yeah, about 10 hours of it a day.
I understand.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's good, because I like you. I don't want to disappoint you.
Well, I like you too. And you're right, you don't have time for a relationship. And if you did, I'd have to say no.
Gwen, we obviously need to have a conversation with our son.
I understand. Just know that I didn't want this to happen. I really didn't. But the court is going to contact you. Or maybe just Casey. Either way, the judge wants to speak to him.
Okay. Then, thank you for letting us know.
Don't look at me like that.
How am I supposed to look at you? That girl, and she is still just a little girl, had a child all by herself. She put it up for adoption all by herself. She went to court all by herself. So forgive me if I'm having a little trouble with this, but Casey, you abandoned someone that you had been intimate with. That is so cowardly. That is cruel. We didn't raise you to be a person like that. You turned your back on your own son.
I didn't do that.
You didn't help her. You didn't stand up and take responsibility. You didn't come to us.
That's because I didn't know. First, I didn't know that she was pregnant, and then when I did know, Will said he was the father, and then she said she was giving it up for adoption. I didn't have anything to do with any of it.
Wait a minute. So what are you saying? Are you saying then that you are not the father?
Right. I'm not. I'm not the father.
I'm not playing games with you, Iris. And tell me straight out what you want, or this conversation is over.
When I read about your poor sister in a coma, I thought it was so sad. It's like Sleeping Beauty or something.
My sister will recover. It's just a matter of time.
Which is why you want to take care of her kid, and that's very, very noble of you. Taking care of another woman's child because you're hoping that someday she's going to wake up and you're going to dress him in a little t-shirt and shorts and you're going to bring him to the hospital. Your sister, she'll laugh and she'll cry and she'll kiss you from today until next Sunday and be real, real grateful.
What are you implying?
Just that you want to do the right thing by your sister. It would be a shame if anything were to mess it up. In fact, I bet she would do just about anything to keep that birth mother from taking back that kid. Which is what she would do if she knew what I knew. You been to the mall lately? You know, the president says things are getting better, but I swear prices are going nowhere but up. I haven't bought myself a new dress in months.
You want money?
Is that what I said? I thought we were just having a conversation.
About what I would be willing to do to keep your mouth shut? Well, the answer is nothing. Except maybe call my husband and tell him that you just tried to blackmail me.
You know, you're probably right. I'm just thinking about myself. When that poor girl is in there just sweating it out, trying to get back her kid. Do you know how upset she would be if she knew that her son were living with a baby killer? Do you know what that tells me? It tells me that I got a civic duty to tell that poor girl. Now, you wouldn't happen to have her name and address, would you?
Will, what are you doing here?
I forgot my bag. Not that it's any of your business.
Excuse me, young man. Were you in that courtroom today? Yeah, it has nothing to do with this.
I was. Why? Are you involved?
Well, you could say that.
Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy.
Slim Fast Optima, granola bars, breakfast bars, shakes, designed with protein to help your tummy stay satisfied.
Night sweats, they go on, then off, then on. Hot flashes, then something else comes off.
If menopausal symptoms are disrupting your life, Premarin is approved to treat symptoms and prevent bone loss. If you don't have symptoms, consider non-estrogen treatment instead of an estrogen like Premarin to prevent bone loss. Premarin should not be used to prevent and may increase the risk of heart disease, heart attack, stroke, or dementia, and may increase the risk of breast cancer and blood clots. So use it for the shortest time based on goals and risks. If you have a uterus, estrogen increases the risk of uterine cancer. winter.
I'm soaked, I'm dry, I'm cold, I'm hot.
I'm not. My doctor prescribed Premarin.
Premarin is not right for every woman. Discuss its use regularly with your doctor. Don't use Premarin if you've had unusual vaginal bleeding, breast or uterine cancer, blood clots, liver problems, stroke or heart attack, or think you're pregnant. Side effects may include vaginal yeast infections, leg and abdominal cramps. With 5 dosage strengths of Premarin, your doctor can choose the lowest effective dose for you. Isn't it time you asked about Premarin?
I'm so ready.
Where did I get this glow? In Bermuda? Or from a wild fling? With a moisturizer. New Jergens Natural Glow. Moisturize daily to keep your healthy summer glow all year long. Jergens glowing skin is in.
No matter how big your son gets, no matter how strong he gets, no matter how smart he gets, keep talking to him about not smoking. Because a part of him will always listen to his mom. Talk to your kids about not smoking. They'll listen. For conversation starters, log on to philipmorrisusa.com.
You want to get cleaned up?
Yeah.
Men have their way of freshening up. And we have ours. Summer's Eve Feminine Wash. Use it every day to feel fresh. Summer's Eve. Enjoy being a woman.
Peekaboo, 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 come on, peekaboo.
Only Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes
Oh, come on, it's easy.
are plushy, peekaboo thick for a feel-good clean.
Yeah, it's not bad. For a mom.
Hi, Dan Dolan here, asking whether you have problems with nasty soap scum, lime scale buildup, ground-in dirt. These everyday problems are no match for new Easy Off Bam Power Grime and Lime Remover. Spray it on and soap scum is easily removed. Lime scale contains calcium. If Easy Off Bam dissolves solid calcium this fast, imagine how it works in your sink. Look how it makes this old penny shine. As good as new. Indoors, outdoors, Easy Off Bam cleans all your everyday problems. New Easy Off Bam, bam, and the dirt is gone.
I surprised you.
You always do.
You see, you haven't been married before. I have. So it takes some time to get over it. Even if a divorce isn't messy, which mine was. So I'm not quite ready to open myself up. And it has nothing to do with you. You are a great guy. It's me. I just want some time to think of me for a change, see how that feels.
So the other night, what was that about?
Oh, was I being too girlfriendy? I'm sorry. I just wanted to have an easy evening. Dinner at home, maybe spend an hour or two with someone's undivided attention. I guess I was greedy, but we have fun when we have fun.
We certainly do.
And the setting, the farm, childhood memories.
Your mother.
Well, she means well.
She thinks you can do better.
Well, I'm not ready to do anything more than what I'm already doing.
That's good. I'm glad we talked.
Yeah, me too. So, we'll keep it loose. And if we want to get together at the spur of the moment, that'll be great. For instance, tonight, I don't know if you're free.
No, I got a lot of calls to make, actually. While the rest of the world is still awake.
What's this? I thought, street jeans was jeans.
We're diversifying.
Wow.
Those are prototypes.
These are beautiful. Is this silk?
Well, I don't know what that is. It's a microfiber. You can roll it up in a ball and it still looks great.
That's wonderful. Is this your idea, adding the dresses?
Yeah, it was, Jeans are nice, but good to see a woman on a dress, or in a dress, or out of a dress.
Well, a dress does make you feel different.
Right.
It gives you a whole different feel. Influences the way you move. You can't hide much in a dress. Don't you have work to do?
Well, which one do you like best?
Well, they're all beautiful.
Well, pick one. I want you to have one.
You're kidding.
Well, this is going to take some time. Do you have time?
Yeah.
You're a friend of the birth mother's, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
And he was just leaving. No need for you to rush off. I thought that you and I had things to discuss.
Really? And I thought I made myself pretty clear.
It won't be a problem.
Glad to hear it.
Well, goodbye.
This isn't over.
Glad to see that you came to your senses, Carly. I'd hate for you to lose that child. He means so much to you.
You're not the father?
So you're saying Gwen is lying? Hey, Case.
She's like the biggest liar in school. You can ask anybody. Actually, ask Zach and Josh.
So why don't we ask Will?
No. You're gonna trust him after he told everybody he was the father and stopped when his mom cut off his credit cards?
Well, why? Why would he say that he's the father?
Who knows? He's always been a flake. They're both flakes.
You know, this was not a casual accusation. She stood up in court and named you as the father of this baby.
So you never heard anybody lie under oath?
Look, if Casey says that...
Please. Okay, then. Why? Why does she name you as the father if, in fact, you aren't?
I don't know. Maybe she wants me to be the dad. She's always had a thing for me. Ask Mom. Remember? We talked about that. And then at one time that she came to the house, she was like going on and on about how nice it was and how rich we are. Maybe she, I don't know, maybe she thinks we'll give her money or something. Or maybe she thinks that because you're the DA, that the judge will help her out if I am the father.
Well, the fact that I'm a lawyer and the DA and your mom is a police officer, those are reasons not to name you as the father unless she's very sure of her case, because her attorney would be well aware that your mom and I have the means and the knowledge to challenge any false claims.
Well, who says she listened to him? I mean, she'll do anything to get what she wants. She doesn't care. First she wants the baby, then she doesn't want the baby, then Will was the father, now I'm the father. I mean, come on. Does this sound like a stable person to you?
Well, it does lead us up to your behavior of late, because you've been acting very unstable. You break up with a girl that you care about and you never tell us why. Then Will and you are best friends, and all of a sudden, what? You're not? You come up with this brand new plan to spend your senior year abroad.
I already explained that. It's like this really cool thing, and yeah. So things haven't been going so well lately. That's why I want to go away.
Well, maybe Celia dumped you because she found out that you slept with her best friend. Maybe Will dumped you because he realized you weren't going to stand up and do the right thing. And perhaps right now you're feeling ashamed of yourself, afraid that this is all going to come out and you're going to what? Run away?
No, but honey, I think you're being a little harsh now.
Now's the time, Casey, to come clean. It is right now, before this summons arrives, and my hands are tied.
Listen to me, baby. Just listen to me. If there's anything to this, if there's anything at all, you gotta tell us right now. Because if this is your child, then we're talking about our grandson.
He's not your grandson. God, look. Her little plan to give her kid to Rosanna Cabot didn't work out, so now she's looking around for something else. So she didn't like the Snyders. Too bad. That doesn't mean she can just show up at our house and pick us to be her kid's family.
All right. Look, I realize that we came in on you and you were in the middle of something, and maybe that sort of caught you off guard.
Don't you sugarcoat this. If this is his child, he has been lying to us for a year.
Look, Casey, we love you. You know that, don't you? You know that, don't you? We would do anything for you, but you gotta tell us the truth. Please. Now. Did you sleep with Gwen? Is there any chance that you are the father?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Only the parties involved will be able to see the results of the test.
What test?
The paternity test.
Probably shut up the second I got in there. Oh, whatever it wasn't making her happy. Whoever she is, she's good news.
I'll take care of you.
What is it you really want from me?
One woman suspected danger. Stepping outside of that door would be very unwise.
Are you threatening me?
The other never saw it coming. This week on Guiding Light, CBS Daytime. Nobody does danger better.
When you've got the taste of the original ranch, things seem a little more like the way they're supposed to be. Hidden Valley Ranch, the way ranch is supposed to taste.
Once, a great night's sleep was easy to catch. But now, your restless mind keeps chasing sleep away.
I've got to pay those bills. Did I call the electrician?
Introducing Lunesta, a sleep aid that can give you and your restless mind the sleep you need. Lunesta helps most people sleep all through the night and works quickly, so take it right before bed. Lunesta is non-narcotic and approved for long-term use. Of course, do not use sleep medicines for extended periods without first talking to your doctor. Be sure you have at least 8 hours to devote to sleep before becoming active. Until you know how you'll react to Lunesta, you should not drive or operate machinery. Avoid taking Lunesta with alcohol. All sleep medicines carry some risk of dependency. Side effects may include unpleasant taste, headache, drowsiness, and dizziness. Ready to catch a great night's sleep? Just climb into bed and leave the rest to Lunesta.
I love baseball so much. If I could play instead of sleep, I would.
But my mom always thinks about my asthma.
She worries when I wake up and start coughing at night.
Do more to help control your child's asthma. Ask your child's doctor about Singulair. Singulair helps prevent asthma symptoms before they start and helps provide effective 24-hour control in a once-a-day chewable tablet. Singulair is not a steroid and is available for children as young as 12 months. Singulair is also approved to help relieve seasonal allergy symptoms. Singulair will not replace fast-acting medicines for sudden symptoms. Your child should continue taking their other asthma medicines as prescribed. If asthma symptoms get worse, contact your child's doctor at once. Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, ear infection, sore throat, and upper respiratory infection. Join the millions of people with asthma who have discovered Singulair.
I just want to play. Play!
Ask your child's doctor about Singulair today.
The ER is a place of healing and compassion. Now it's the scene of Miami's most intense gang war. Do not move. CSI Miami, CBS tonight.
You're looking at an unidentified object entering Earth's orbit.
It's the greatest mystery of all time.
Our definition of dead just changed.
Now, the search for the truth begins.
Who are they? Why are they here?
There's a war going on.
What's happening to us? Threshold, CBS Fridays this fall.
Comcast high-speed internet. Now with speed DSL can't match. And features DSL just doesn't have. Act fast and you can get Comcast high-speed internet's blazing speed for just $19.99 a month for 6 months. That's just $19.99 a month for speed that blows DSL away. So music, photos, everything downloads faster than ever. You also get great features like video mail that brings your email to life. The fan that lets you click and play videos in an instant. And Photo Show that lets you customize and share your pictures. They're all included free, exclusively with Comcast. If you're settling for DSL, you're not just getting less, you're getting left behind. No wonder more people choose Comcast. Get Comcast high-speed internet for just $19.99 a month for 6 months. Call 1-866-329-0653.
She said it was her boss. I'm sure it was.
And the other guy was probably her cousin.
Anyway, you like sisters.
She wouldn't lie to you, would she?
Oh, she would. She has, and she probably is right now.
Starting September 12th, Dr. Phil is moving to America's #1 network.
Actually, I'm moving to CBS too.
Same thing. Dr. Phil, weekdays at 4.
One city, 5 friends, and the time of their lives. How I Met Your Mother, Mondays this fall.
Where were you? I called you like 50 times.
Sorry, I had to backtrack. So how'd it go with Casey?
Terrible. He flipped out and then his parents walked in.
You told them?
I had to. Casey Correa just wasn't going to.
It's okay. They were gonna find out soon anyway.
I just hope this doesn't make things worse.
I don't think it will. They're both model citizens. It can only help.
Yeah, with the judge, I'm talking about afterwards. They seem like the kind of people who'd want to be involved. And if they're involved, then Casey's involved. And if Casey's... At this point, if I never see him again, it's too soon.
I hear you.
He looks at me like he hates me. And he could care less about the baby.
Well, he never really thought about it. Or even held it.
I've only held him once.
Yeah, but that was enough. So, I say you just give it a chance. I'm sure he'll come around.
I didn't see him.
He's panicking. Especially with his parents there. He's always been boy perfect with them, you know.
Not anymore.
Did you sleep with Gwen?
No, of course not.
Oh, thank God we had this talk. Baby, just know that we are behind you 100%. Huh?
Give me a minute with your mom?
Sure, but we're cool, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We love you. Go on.
Whether or not we love you has never been an issue. We do, and we always will, no matter what.
Oh, man, that poor kid. I mean, to be accused of something like that, that's so unfair. But now it's behind us.
Honey?
What? What? Honey, he told me he would never lie to me. He wouldn't. He would never lie to me. He wouldn't.
Leaving the question then, why would your son, who would do anything to avoid disappointing you?
Would you stop being a lawyer for 1 second and just be his father?
I think you better be glad that I'm a lawyer. This boy is in a world of trouble.
Well, it's kind of hard to say. A dress is all about the fit, you know? How it drapes, the way it moves. I think I'm gonna have to try it on.
So try it on now.
What, here?
Why not? It's just you and me.
Sorry, we'll do it again. Absolutely.
Hello,
darlings. This is Bev. She's from the hospital. It's my daughter's. She is a cancer masseuse, but she's on her way out. She's got to go now.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear.
You're very welcome.
And we will do it again.
Okay.
All right.
Hey. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
What?
For you.
For me? Is it my birthday? No, it's not my birthday. Is it Mother's Day? No, that was a long time ago. What is it? I don't want a hat.
If you don't like it, we could take it back and get something else. There's scarves and there's a turban in there, too.
I think I'll get some big hoop earrings, and I'll set up a card table at the end of the driveway, and I'll tell people's fortunes.
All right, okay, I understand.
Okay?
So what is your solution?
To all of this and that and so on, I'll tell you what it is. Since what my body is revolting against is the chemotherapy, I am going to stop the chemotherapy.
Absolutely not. No, you can't do that.
N equals what?
Josh?
Wouldn't it be nice if there was an easy button for school? Now there's one for school supplies. It's called Staples, where you'll find a great selection, including Oxford 2-pocket portfolios for 5 cents. Staples, that was easy.
That's how I used to get my guys up for breakfast. Now, these do the trick.
Aunt Jemima griddle cake sandwiches. Sausage, egg, and cheese with sweet Aunt Jemima pancakes. One of the many Aunt Jemima breakfast favorites your family will love.
All of us have internal plumbing. But for some of us with frequent urges, our pipes just don't work as well as they should. Sometimes you worry you could spring an embarrassing leak. So why deal with it on your own when there's something more you can do? Treat it once daily with Vesicare. Vesicare can reduce urges and may even help relieve bladder leakage. If you have certain types of stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems, do not take Vesicare. While taking Vesicare, if you experience a serious allergic reaction, severe abdominal pain, or become constipated for 3 or more days, tell your doctor right away. Common side effects are dry mouth, constipation, blurred vision, and indigestion. So why wait? Ask your doctor today if Vesicare is right for you. Fewer urges and leaks. With Vesicare, it's not just a pipe dream.
I like the way you move. Yeah. I like the way you put your hands up in the air. But most of all, yeah, most of all, I like the way you move.
She was guilty and I knew it. Forget to use your Flonase again?
Okay, you got me. But it was temporary amnesia.
That's what they all say. Next time, forget the alibis. Remember the Flonase.
With my high blood pressure and cholesterol, I'm at a higher risk for a heart attack, so I exercise.
He could do more. His doctor said he should take Bayer. It can prevent 1 in 3 heart attacks. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen. Do more. Bayer.
Shamar Moore is one of daytime's hottest stars on The Young and the Restless. CBS this fall, he'll come to TV's next great thriller, Criminal Minds.
We cover the whole spectrum of psychos.
When physical evidence is not enough, these FBI profilers go inside the mind of a criminal.
All right, I'm an insomniac who listens to Metallica to go to sleep at night. What song could possibly speak to me?
Enter Sandman.
Heather's alive.
How do you know? Because we're watching her right now.
Criminal Minds, CBS Wednesdays this fall.
Chemotherapy is not the only treatment out there.
It's the only treatment that has been proven to work, and you know that because you've read all the literature.
Well, I have. I've read a lot. I've read things that are published in the States, but hey, that doesn't mean that there aren't reputable doctors conducting reputable trials elsewhere.
Trials? Oh. What are you talking about? Being some sort of guinea pig? You would do that? You would subject yourself to treatments that are unproven and with God knows what kind of side effects?
You know what? I think Mother is just saying that she would like to research some more possibilities while she continues her chemotherapy. Right? And you will run everything that you find by Dr. Berg, right?
Because we trust Dr. Berg, Mother. You have to continue this treatment. It's the right thing to do.
Okay. All right, darlings. Okay, that's just fine. Sure, I will. I'll stick with the program.
You mean that?
Absolutely. I was just thinking out loud. I was just hoping that there might be some other way. And hey, who's to say that there won't be something else? And maybe sooner rather than later.
What kind of trouble, Tom? He's not the father.
Gwen Norbeck stood up in family court and named him as the father of her baby. The court is obligated to investigate that.
But he will tell them what he just told us, and that'll be the end of it. What? You don't believe him?
He is a teenage boy.
He's my teenage boy. And I know him. And he doesn't even like that girl.
Okay,
What's the matter with you? You don't trust your own son?
I didn't say that.
Well, that's certainly what it sounds like, and he needs all of our support right now.
He's got our support, but I'm not going to check my brain at the door.
Oh, you're saying that's what I'm doing?
No, I'm saying that he has had a rough year. He watched us turn away from each other. It obviously affected him more than he lets on. So why would he admit that he slept with Gwen? So, whatever his reasons, this is a mess. And once it gets out there...
Oh, God, it's gonna ruin his life.
All right, let's see if there's something I can do.
What?
Go get him and I'll explain.
Why were you so late?
I had to get my backpack, and then I ran into Carly.
Did you see her in the hearing? That look she has? Like, she's the perfect mother and I'm not. She's, pretty smug.
Yeah, she seemed pretty happy with herself. Although, after the hearing,
What?
I don't know, but when I was there, something had changed.
Well, maybe it's knowing that Casey's the father. I mean, the Hughes family is a pretty big deal in this town.
She seemed really surprised when you named Casey, but she was still confident when we left, and confident is not how she was a few minutes ago. I don't know what's going on, believe me, but something's got her spooked.
It's not just for me, you know. I got a family to feed. Let's just skip the song and dance, okay? What's the bottom line? My kids need shoes. That's it. Well, that's pretty important, don't you think? I mean, they're growing like weeds. Fine. Shoes it is. What'd you think I was gonna ask for? A yacht? A Rolls Royce? I didn't think anything. Your daddy always promised that he'd show me the world. All I ever wanted was a kid. And you took that from me. Every dream I ever had died the day you killed my baby boy.
So I get this sinus headache, with congestion and pressure, and somebody says take Excedrin. I say Excedrin doesn't do sinus headaches. She says they do now. There's a new one called Excedrin Sinus Headache. So I try it. Works great. Gets rid of the headache, congestion, pressure, and Excedrin's fast. So don't just try it because it's new. Try it because it works.
New Excedrin Sinus Headache. It's in the Excedrin section.
Fact. Smelly, germy things can be contained, but their odors often can't. Fact. Lysol Neutra Air gets rid of tough odors. It removes more odors better than Oust, leaving your home smelling fresh and clean. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
A few Manwich Dining do's and don'ts. Do make enough for the whole family. Don't worry about which fork to use. Do get a little messy. And don't, I repeat, don't act your age. When it comes to dinner, it's Manwich rules.
Moms can see things others can't.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Even on dishes.
Looks clean, but let's try this.
Introducing Dawn with Bleach Alternative. Powers away unseen food residue. New Dawn with Bleach Alternative. A drop of Dawn and grease is gone.
Thank you, Bob. That was extraordinarily enlightening. And now I am honored to present our next speaker. She is a real class act, insightful, tenacious, and authority on our business. It is my privilege to introduce this special lady, Catherine Nolan.
New Tide to go. It's Tide to the rescue.
Huh.
The extending Swiffer dusters' fluffy fibers trap and lock dust wherever it settles.
It's like a dust magnet.
What are you doing?
This is Toronto International Airport. Information Delta. Toronto weather 6,000
wherever dust goes. Swiffer Duster. It's like a dust magnet.
This week, CBS Daytime will have you on the edge of your seat.
I can't lose you now. I won't let you leave me.
It's the verdict you've been waiting for.
Will the defendant please rise?
The face-off you can't miss.
I'm not letting you anywhere near that child.
At the moment you never saw coming. This week on CBS Daytime, nobody does drama better.
Can you help me with the hook, please?
Why don't we take this off?
Just so we're clear, this is just for fun, right?
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
I'm sorry that I was so insistent.
Oh, honey, the
Forrest is that
sweet.
I just want you to get better.
I know, honey. It's perfectly all right. If you get too insistent, I'll just bite your heads off. Because I got the greatest daughters in the whole world. Just so wonderful. I love you. Now, I told you I loved you. Now you get out.
I'll walk you out.
Okay. All right, sweetheart. Love you, love you, love you. Do you speak English?
Yes.
I'd like to make an appointment for a consultation, please, as soon as possible.
Thanks, Judge. I do appreciate this. Then I will see you on the back nine.
Who's that?
The judge that's been assigned to your case, Rudolph.
Oh, he's very fair.
What'd he say?
He said he will issue a gag order and take any other steps necessary to keep this matter private.
That means that your name can't be used in the newspaper or on the television.
Only the parties involved will be able to see the results of the test.
What test?
The paternity test.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, they just take a swab from the inside of your mouth. It's nothing. So did you call your dad?
I did. He'll do it tomorrow.
You told Grandpa?
Come on, Bob is very discreet. He'll take the test and he'll submit it anonymously. No.
The sooner you take the test, the sooner this will all be over.
When I got to the courthouse, Carly was talking to some woman.
What, like a court officer?
No, I don't think so. She didn't have a uniform or a badge or anything. She could have been a social worker, but not your typical suit.
And she wasn't at the hearing?
No, but she asked me if I was.
Weird.
I thought so. And then Carly got really nervous and practically threw me out of there.
So, what were they talking about? Could you tell?
I don't know. Carly shut up the second I got in there. Oh, whatever it wasn't making her happy, so they're definitely not on the same side.
Oh, and you've never seen this woman before?
No. But whoever she is, she's good news.
This should cover those shoes. Oh, it's more than enough. You're too kind. My kids are waiting. And I'm sure that you want to talk to your lawyer. What about? Well, I just assumed that you talk to him every day. I mean, this being such a high-profile case. This is Rosanna Cabot's child we're talking about.
The judge decided the child should stay with me until the custody is worked out.
And I'm sure now that we've worked out a few things, the judge will leave him with you for good.
The judge will leave the child with me for good because it's the right thing to do. I gotta go. Oh, thanks for the shoes, Carly. Goodbye, Iris. Shoes my foot. Well, enjoy it, lady, because you're never getting another penny out of me.
Oh, that's good.
Good beginning.
On the next As the World Turns.
Yesterday in court, Gwen said
Gwen lied.
Say you're the father of the baby and that you and Gwen are gonna raise it together. She gets her kid back, everyone's happy.
I thought I could do this. I thought I could live with this, but I can't. I'm telling your sister.
If you use Imitrex, here's a special offer just for you. Save up to $60 on 6 refills of prescription Imitrex just by calling 1-800-IMITREX or visiting our website at imitrex.com. Don't wait to save. Call or visit today.
There's only one word for the world's most advanced bra, Ipex. And now, Victoria's Secret's revolutionary Ipex is in an all-new sexy demi. The Victoria's Secret Ipex Demi. Do you Ipex?
I'm ready.
I don't think so. No way. No, honey.
Hey,
Nesquik. Okay.
this'll be fun. Here you go.
Moms and kids agree on Nestle Nesquik. Kids love the taste, and you'll love Nesquik because it's fortified to help build strong bones. Nestle Nesquik. Kid delicious, mom nutritious. Try new calcium fortified Nesquik syrup. It's nutritious fun in strawberry and chocolate.
The method doctors use to remove warts at the office is now available at home. Dr. Scholl's Freeze Away Wart Remover. Just press and freeze. It safely works with as little as one treatment.
See, that was easy.
To remove warts fast, see the doctor. Dr. Scholl's.
Every meal can be special when you bring back dinner and dessert. Pick up any family meal with 8 or more pieces of freshly cooked KFC chicken, home-style sides, and biscuits, and you'll get a delicious double chocolate chip cake for free. Bring back dinner and dessert at KFC.
At Geico.com, you can handle all your car insurance needs online. It's so easy, a caveman could do it.
Seriously, we apologize. We had no idea you guys were still around.
Yeah, next time maybe do a little research.
Gentlemen, are we ready to order?
I'll have the roast duck with the mango salsa.
I don't have much of an appetite, thank you.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
We look all right?
Well, I take pain medicine for my arthritis.
She takes it every day.
I didn't know it could put me at risk for stomach ulcers.
She didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know either.
If you take certain pain medications on a continuous basis and you're 60 or over, you may be at risk for a stomach ulcer.
I didn't want to give up my pain medicine, so my doctor...
Dr. Wagner is a very smart man.
...prescribed Nexium.
To take with her pain medicine.
For people at risk, one prescription Nexium pill a day can help reduce the chance of a stomach ulcer caused by certain pain medications.
My doctor did say that headaches, diarrhea...
and abdominal pain?
...could be side effects of Nexium.
Talk to your doctor and find out if Nexium, the purple pill, is right for you. For a free trial offer, call 1-800-79-NEXIUM or visit us online.
Now she doesn't worry so much about ulcers. It's nice.
If you're without prescription coverage and can't afford your medications, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Belonging to a family of doctors
Is there a Dr. Barnes here?
can be hazardous to your mental health.
My marriage has been over for 12 hours.
I'm gonna find you a nice, sweet, intelligent, down-to-earth girl. And I'll give her a set of knockers you'll need oxygen to climb.
Out of practice.
That's a brother's promise.
CBS Mondays this fall.
I think I saw the same glasses at Four Eyes for a lot less.
Yeah, but they're not the same. These glasses speak French.